Good morning. So I came out here on the side of the mountain. I'm watching the sunrise over the Sea of Galilee. I'll show you really quick. It's where I'm sitting. So this morning I've been having some ideas. I got up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Now it's around 6. I already did my morning meditation. I brought my coffee out here to the side of the mountain, and these realizations started coming through, or these thoughts, or whatever you want to call it, about potential, about how potential is really nothing without action. Potential is empty. Potential has no consequence in the physical world. It's basically potential is empty. Potential is lost opportunity without action put towards it. And action, by action, I want to say inspired action. In order to create with your full potential, you must have that inspiration there with it. So, the way that I see it is that action is what connects between the ethers, between what comes in from the non physical world to what is in the physical world. So, in order to bring something from the higher realms into the 3D realm, into existence, into the expansion of this existence, there is action that is required. Action could even be putting something into words, could be um, writing something down. Sometimes it's a patent is action. Creating a patent, you don't have to physically create something, but you do have to bring it somehow into the physical world. And the only way to bring your potential into the physical world is through action. Have you ever heard, when they're speaking of children, that there's a whole bunch of lost potential there, or when somebody is going through life and they're not being their full, becoming their full potential, and not becoming. So, in that way, it is not bringing action to their potential. So they're not bringing it into this world. So in that way, it's like lost potential. It's like lost opportunity of expansion in this world. And what is action? Action is energy. So if you look at it this way, it's energy is a connector between the two, between the non-physical and the physical. And when you look at our bodies, we are mass with energy. So we are potential. We are potential brought forth, potential of life. What is life? Life is energy. Energy is, without energy there is no life. So when you have a potential or a thought or something that, or an idea, and you don't put action on it, it is a lost idea. That information never got brought forth into the world. It never got a Bama is like a stage. It was never staged. It was never brought into existence. Therefore, it is just like 99.999. I don't even know that you could put even a number on it. That most potential is not brought forth. There's so many options and opportunities, and so many, at each moment in our life holds endless opportunities and endless potential. Every moment in our life is a moment of power in which we can take our life down a different path and into a different direction. And we each inside of us have so much potential. Our potential lies in our talents, in our knowings, in our experiences. Each one of us is just like an explosion of potential. And without action, that potential is basically lost to the universe. It's information lost. It's something that wasn't brought forth. Now there is no pain in that, because most potential is not brought forth. But the more energy that we apply, the more action that we apply to our to our potential, the more fulfilling our life becomes. The more that we bring forth into this existence, the more that we contribute to mankind, the more that we contribute to the expansion of the all, and the more that we feel satisfied. Because in our expansion, and as we bring things forth into this world, that is where we feel the most um, it's early in the morning, the more satisfied that we feel, the more that we feel that we've come to fulfill our purpose, the more purposeful that we feel. When these things were coming through, I jotted them down. So I'm going to look here and see what else I have written down here. This morning, right when I was during meditation, and I had to stop for a minute and write things down. And then as soon as I got up, things were just coming to me. So I'm going to see. Potential is brought forth through inspired action. So inspired action, that means when you have an inspiration, act on it. It's just like I said in previous videos. When you have inspiration, when you feel something coming through, take one little step forward towards it. The inspiration and the real world, the connector between them is action. Without action, without energy, without adding energy to your thought, it just goes right back into where it came from. So it has to have some kind of added energy in order to bring it to life. It's just like we have energy in us, so we're alive. If we don't have energy in us, we're not alive. And it's just like when you meet people that are very energetic, they're very alive. When you meet people that have no energy, they don't have charisma. You don't feel that life force coming from them. So it's really this realization. What I really want to bring home is that there is a thought or a potential right here, and over here is the world. What connects in between the two is action. It merges the two together. Without action, the two can't be merged together. They remain separate. So that is the point. So potential is nothing without action. Potential, inspiration, action. Okay, so that's like potential, inspiration, action, outcome, right? There's a series of events, the way that it happens. Um, Action connects the two worlds. It connects the ethers and the physical world. Potential is actualized through action. Ideas are nothing if not realized in the physical world. They are lost information and lost opportunity without action. So it's really just bringing this whole point together. Energy connects and brings life between physical and non-physical. So that's what I wrote about that. And then over here I have about obstacles. Okay. Obstacles are stepping stones to my objective, like tests of faith or worthiness. So let's say if I have an objective, something that I'm going to achieve, and I have faith in it, I have, and everything is connected. That this is a little bit of a different topic. So when we have obstacles, when we're going towards a certain goal that we have, and we have belief in that goal, we have an idea, and we're bringing it into the world, and we are moving towards our goal. We have this faith that it is going to work out for us, right? And then we hit an obstacle. When we hit these obstacles, if our faith is small, if we're expecting it not to come into reality and we hit an obstacle, that'll be the sign that, oh, you see, I knew it. It wasn't going to happen. But if you have strong faith and you hit an obstacle, you're like, okay, well, how do I get around this obstacle? I need to go down another path. When you really have belief in your objective, nothing can stop you. Obstacles are just stepping stones to reinforce your belief. So if you have, it's kind of like you could see it as obstacles are tests of your faith. If you have true faith in your objective that you're going through, an obstacle won't stop you. An obstacle will only be a reinforcer. It'll be an opportunity for you to fight for what you want, or for you to fight maybe isn't the right word. I don't really like that word. There should be more ease in it. But an obstacle would be an opportunity for growth towards, or an opportunity to prove yourself worthy, an opportunity to test your faith and to prove that your faith is strong. If you believe in your objective and you believe that that you are going to make it come forth, and you believe in it 100%, no obstacle will stand in your way, because there's always a way to achieve what you want. So sometimes it takes more time, sometimes there are more obstacles in the way, but there is always a way. There's so many different paths to go down to reach the same objective. So obstacles are stepping stones in my objective, like tests of faith or worthiness. Also, when you have an obstacle and you overcome an obstacle, you feel that much more worthy of the outcome. You feel that much more worthy. It's like you earned it. It's like, okay, I overcame all of these things and I am worthy of what it is that I have achieved, because I have, you know, overcome so much to achieve it, that I have realized it in myself. So you feel worthy of the outcome. Whereas a lot of times when things are handed over to you, or you don't, or they're just given to you, you don't appreciate them as much as when you really had to go out and achieve something. You really had to go out and do the work. You had to do the legwork. You had to put the action into the potential to be able to be the receiver of the outcome. Then you feel worthy of it, and you feel that it is yours, that it's your victory. It's that much more sweet. It's that much sweeter. Let's see what else I have here. Resilience. Okay, so it resilience. So you become resilient when you run into obstacles. It builds your resilience. It creates determination. So it creates even further belief and determination in achieving. Sometimes when you run into an obstacle, it drives you even more forward. The obstacle becomes like a stepping stone to where you want to get. Like, I've overcome this, so now I have another thing in my pocket. It makes you want to achieve that even more. It makes your faith in it even stronger. Prove to myself that I am worthy of the outcome. So it's like I said, when you run into an obstacle and you overcome it, you're proving to yourself that you're worthy of it. Um, Allows me to achieve something, allows me to appreciate and feel worthy of the outcome. Overcoming obstacles increases my faith and allows me to choose the objective again and again and again. So when I run into an obstacle, it gives me the opportunity to change my mind. It gives me the opportunity to really choose whatever the objective is again. So I have the opportunity of saying, okay, well, either I can leave it because I ran into an obstacle. Is the objective worth my exerting my energy towards it, or is it the obstacle going to break my faith and make me decide, okay, well, that's not, it's kind of like a proof to yourself that that's really what you want. Um, and so that's what I have written about obstacles in the way towards your achievement. So you can kind of see that the two things are connected. When you have potential, you have to add action in order to bring it into the world and to make it a realization. And then on your path towards the realization of your objective, if you run into obstacles, they are opportunities for your growth. And every obstacle, it creates creative thinking and ways, and it makes you stronger, and it makes your belief stronger, and it makes you more confident in yourself and your ability to achieve your goals. So I'm going to go ahead and sum this up here, and while I watch the sunrise in Galilee. So I really appreciate everybody who's watching my videos. Please um, like and subscribe to my channel. It helps others find me as well. So I appreciate it. Thank you.